سقاره مصر. این گورستان باستانی که در 24 کیلومتری جنوب فلات جیزه واقع شده است، جایی است که طبق باور اکثر باستانشناسان اولین هرمی است که در مصر ساخته شده است. هرم پلکانی پادشاه جوزر.
The step pyramid at Saqqara is known as the stairway to heaven. The complex is vast. It's about 40 acres, entirely walled in. There's a 30-foot wall with 13 false doors. You only get in if you know where the right door is.
به طرز جالبی تنها دلیلی که برای نسبت دادن این هرم به مقبره پادشاه جوزر وجود دارد، مجسمه‌های پادشاهی است که داخل این هرم پیدا شده‌اند. مثل تمام هرم‌های دیگر، هیچ مدرک محکمی دال بر وجود جسد در آن وجود ندارد.
Now, this pyramid is 5,000 years old.
That's amazing. So, is all of this made out of mud brick?
Correct. This was all made of mud brick, just similar to that era. The leap between this and then the Great Pyramid of Giza was massive.
In the text that we can read about Joser, does he mention at all how he was inspired to build this?
It was one brilliant man. That man was called Imhotep.
Okay.
Who in history came out of nowhere. He was the designer and engineer of that pyramid.
What does Imhotep actually mean?
It means, I know you're gonna like this, it means I come in peace.
Oh, really? That's very interesting. So the extraterrestrial greeting, so to speak.
Yes. He showed up into the life of the king out of nowhere and then ascended into positions so quickly, which is very uncommon in ancient Egypt.
What does that mean? What do you mean out of nowhere? Did he drop from the sky or did he come from another land?
In Egyptian history, you can normally trace every position back to their parents, but Imhotep, nothing.
Imhotep was a commoner, but a brilliant thinker who grew to great influence during the time of the pharaohs that he served, and then became virtually immortalized. That is, unlike any other commoner, a cult formed around him.
Imhotep rose to the incredible status as the vizier or wizard to the pharaoh. This is where we get that word wizard from, vizier. There are great mysteries about who Imhotep was, where he came from. This is interesting because later on, Imhotep is deified. And what's fascinating is the depictions of him. He looks like he's got this oversized head. He's got strange-looking hands. He almost looks non-human. And one of the extraordinary texts tell us that his knowledge may have come from the stars.
Did Imhotep himself ever mention where he was educated or how he came by the knowledge of building something like this, for example?
In ancient Egyptian history, Imhotep spoke like a true ancient Egyptian. And everything he has, his beauty, his knowledge, and everything he has is from the gods.
Do we know how long he lived?
That is also a mystery. We don't know how he died, but he was buried in a tomb. And that tomb was around here in Saqqara. The tomb of Imhotep has never been found.
So far, right?
So far. But look around you, the desert is massive. When the tomb of Imhotep is discovered, it will be the discovery of this century.
اگر مقبره ایمهوتپ کشف بشود، آیا میتواند شواهد بیشتری را ارائه کند و اثبات کند که خدایان افسانه‌ای مصر باستان واقعا از صورت فلکی شکارچی به زمین آمدند؟ شاید ما در آستانه کشف قطعی نهایی این معما باشیم. در این صورت درک ما از تاریخ زمین برای همیشه تغییر خواهد یافت. آیا پیش از اینکه دیر شود آن را کشف خواهیم کرد؟